Welcome back, everyone. Mix 1041. We're on mixtv.tv. And looky here, it's our friends, the Hagees. Jay and Brittany
glad to be
Hagee.
here.
Allon Planning Partners. How are you guys?
We're doing wonderful.
We're good, Steve.
Except the heat, right? Like,
Well, you know,
Yeah.
Middle of a heat wave.
we're big time.
That's
big
it.
time.
We're doing great.
But I want to jump right in because, my goodness, it's one of our favorite times of year. It's Christmas around here. It's football season.
Fall season
Absolutely.
starting.
Everybody's excited.
Super excited. Yeah.
But you know, when I think of football and I think of, financial planning, I think there's coaching that happens in both.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We got to sit down this last week with a Hall of Famer, Terrell Davis, and speak with him a while about, his footbal career and, what brought him out to where he was. And he talked a lot to us about the importance of coaching. And making the correlation for us is, we get to help folks every day and coach them and really show them maybe a different perspective. So why is coaching so important? Well, one, you want to have the right coach. You want to make sure the person who's giving you advice is looking out for your best interest and absolutely trying to help you succeed. But you also want to make sure that your coach has the right perspective. And that's what we talked a lot about.
Yeah, well, and I think a big thing that a coach actually provides is helping you reach your full potential. Look at people. We just wrapped up the Olympics, right? Look at people like Katie Ledecky, Simone
Amazing
Biles,
athletes.
LeBron James.
Yeah.
They in all these interviews, we're hearing similar themes kind of thread throughout. Man, my coaches, thanks to my coaches and what they poured into me, how they've taught me. Same with the interview we did this week with the Hall of Famers. It's just, that's a recurring theme. It matters who's coaching you. And that's a big part of a coach's job, whether it's in, athletics or here in financial planning within our sphere. A coach can help you reach that full potential, to see things that you can't see, to see from behind, right? See the back of your head and point those things out. Hey, you've done awesome in these areas, but here's something that if you just tweak this just a little bit, this could make a big difference moving forward in your overall financial picture.
And we meet with a lot of people who, in their own right, are great athletes when it comes to finance, right? They've already saved well. They've invested well. They have a certain amount of wealth accumulated. But they know that, hey, if I want to get to the next level, or if I'm going into retirement, or if I'm close to a different season of life, I need someone with a different perspective than what I may have had the last 30 years, right? Or I need someone to help me get to that next level, to get to my next level of potential. And so that's what we do. And we are fiduciary only, meaning we only work for our clients and their best interest. We also are independent. We don't work with a big bank or a brokerage house. When our clients come in to meet with us, we are coaching them to their specific strengths, to their goals, to their desires financially. You want to make sure that whoever's giving you advice that is going to be looking out for your best interest and helping you succeed.
Jay and Brittany Hagee join us with Allon Planning Partners. How big is trust? You think of athletes, you think of trusting a coach. That's a big deal, isn't it?
It's the foundation. It really is the foundation. And that's why really we were intentional with Allon Planning Partners. We want to partner up, come alongside sit on the same side of the table as our clients and really have this relational component. Our weekly TV show, radio show, it's called the Allon Exchange, and it refers to this exchange that happens, not just the transactional exchange, but this relational component that really happens where we want our clients to be able to trust us. We want to be able to trust them, and it really be this mutual agreement, right? And so we work to build that and to create an environment where they can trust us, where they can be comfortable, where they can be educated and informed and be confident in their financial picture as we help them craft that moving forward.
And a good coach, and what we try to ground our foundation on, is integrity and intelligence. You got to have both. You can have the smartest person in the room and you can't have trust or integrity and you're in trouble. Or you can have someone with all the integrity and trust in the world that don't really understand how to coach someone, and you're in trouble as well in a different right. So as coaches, we try to carry both as well as we can, right? We want to make sure that we're, like Brittany said, making those relational exchanges, and there's a level of trust that is deep built from the beginning, that we are helping hundreds of families, but also the intelligence behind it, that we do have the licenses. You want to make sure whoever's giving you advice is actually fully licensed in a way to be able to give you that advice. And that is very important. We walk each of our clients through that. Here's our qualifications. Here's why we do what we do. Here's why we're coaches, and here's where we've been successful before. And how can we help you be successful with your financial goals?
So who's coaching you? It's kind of how we want to wrap up. Who is coaching you? Knowing that you have the right coach, that the coach is actually working for your success and not theirs. That's a really, really big one. If you don't know that, you may be working with the wrong coach. So take a look at your situation. And maybe you're out there and you don't really know where to begin or what to do, or do I have a financial plan? Do I have my bases covered?
More than just an investment.
You may have all of those questions. If you do, that's where we come in. We want to be that resource. We want to be that support just to offer some solutions. Our goal is to provide creative solutions to help folks reach their financial potential. That's our goal, that's why we're here.
How do they reach out to you?
Directly through our website or phone. 423-315-1441 is our direct local office number. Of course, you could always go to our website, allonplanning.com. That's ALLON planning.com. We've got all kinds of different resources there through our website, direct links to our podcast or our YouTube channel with our TV shows or content, educational material that we've put together to help you learn, to help you grow to get to where you want to be.
Jay and Brittany Hagee, Allon Planning Partners. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
We'll come right back in a moment.
Investment advisory services are offered through Foundations Investment Advisors, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. The content provided is intended for informational and educational purposes only. The views, statements, and opinions expressed herein are those of the individual speakers and not necessarily those of Foundations and its affiliates. The information contained herein does not constitute an offer to sell any securities or represent an express or implied opinion or endorsement of any specific investment opportunity, offering, or issuer. Any discussion of performance or returns is not indicative of future results. Each individual investor's situation is different, and any ideas provided may not be appropriate for your particular circumstances. Foundations only transacts business in states where it is properly registered or is excluded or exempted from registration requirements. Registration as an investment advisor is not an endorsement of the firm by securities regulators and does not mean the advisor has achieved a specific level of skill or ability. No legal or tax advice is provided. Always consult with a tax